There's a power most men completely ignore. A power that protects, that shields, that transforms your family's reality. Have you ever stopped to think about the weight you carry on your shoulders? The responsibility of protecting those you love while the world crumbles around you? Stay with me for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to reveal will change how you see your mission as a man. There's an ancient truth that few have mastered, a truth that separates the weak man from the prepared man. If you've ever felt the fear of losing someone you love, if you've ever looked at your father, your mother, your children and thought, I need to protect them, then you're in the right place. Prepare yourself. The truth about family protection isn't about luck. It's about inner strength and spiritual connection. Take a deep breath. Look around you. Now answer me. Who are you protecting today? I'm not just talking about physical protection. I'm talking about spiritual shielding. I'm talking about the kind of strength that prevents evil from touching those you love. Most men live on autopilot. Wake up, work, come home, sleep, and they never stop to understand that there's an invisible battle happening every single day. A battle you don't fight with your fists. You fight it with your mind, with faith, with the clear intention of creating a shield around your family. Realize this. You are the guardian. It doesn't matter if you have children or not. It doesn't matter if your parents are still alive or have already passed. What matters is that you carry a protective energy within you. And when you awaken that energy, everything changes. Pay close attention to what I'm about to say now. There's an ancient text, a psalm of protection used for thousands of years. Psalm 91. Have you heard of it? Maybe you have. But do you truly understand the power it carries? This isn't just a religious text. It's a shielding code. It's a declaration of war against everything that threatens those you love. Modern man has forgotten this. He thinks protection is having money in the bank, having an armored car, having armed security, and all of that is important. But it's superficial. True protection comes from within. It comes from your mental clarity, from your connection to something greater, from your ability to direct positive energy toward those around you. If you've ever felt like you can't protect your family the way you'd like, you're not alone. Millions of men carry this silent weight, this constant fear that something bad might happen. But here's the truth. Fear doesn't protect anyone. Conscious action protects. Focused intention protects. Armored faith protects. Think with me. When you were a child, who protected you? Your parents, your grandparents. They created a field of safety around you. And now you're the protector. You're the warrior on the front lines. And if you don't master this energy, who will? What you're about to discover will change how you understand family protection. It will change how you pray. It will change how you channel spiritual strength to shield those you love. Because this isn't just about words. It's about creating an impenetrable energetic barrier. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And that's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't control the world, but you control your response to the world. You control the energy you project. You control the shield you build. Now pay attention. I'm going to teach you something few men know. There's a correct way to pray for your family's protection. It's not just repeating words, it's creating spiritual authority. It's declaring with masculine authority that nothing will touch those you love. It's assuming your position as guardian and telling the universe, "This is my territory, and nothing bad enters here." When you wake up in the morning, what's your first thought? Is it about problems, about bills, about worries, or is it about protection, about gratitude, about energetically shielding your day and the day of those you love? The conscious man starts his day creating a force field. He doesn't wait for bad things to happen to react. He acts preventively. He declares protection before even leaving home. He visualizes his children safe, his parents healthy, his family shielded. And here's the secret. When you do this with conviction, the universe responds. Energy responds. Things start to align. Accidents that were going to happen don't happen. Illnesses that were going to manifest don't manifest. Problems that were going to explode simply dissolve. This isn't magic. It's quantum physics. It's directed energy. It's focused intention. It's the power of the masculine mind when it's aligned with purpose. If you have children, your responsibility is even greater. You're not just protecting yourself, you're protecting the future. You're creating a lineage of strength. You're teaching, even silently, what it means to be a guardian. If you have elderly parents, your mission is to shield them, to pray for longevity, for health, for peace in their final years, to return the protection they gave you when you were vulnerable, to close the cycle with honor. And if you don't have children, if your parents have already passed, the protection returns to you. You become the focus. You shield yourself. You strengthen yourself. Because a strong man radiates protection to everyone around him. From now on, you're going to understand how the most powerful protection prayer ever written works. You're going to learn to use Psalm 91 like a warrior uses a sword, with precision, with strength, with lethal intention against everything that threatens your peace. Prepare your mind, open your heart, and enter this journey of family shielding with me. Now let's go deep. Very deep. I'm going to show you the internal structure of the shield you need to build. Psalm 91 isn't just a beautiful text. It's a code for spiritual programming. Each phrase is an instruction. Each word is a command to the universe. And when you understand this, everything changes. He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High and rests in the shadow of the Almighty. Stop. Reread that. What does it mean to dwell in the shelter? It means creating a mental space where chaos doesn't enter. It means building an internal fortress. It means being so connected to your inner strength that nothing external shakes you. This is pure Stoicism. Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things but by the views they take of them." The shelter of the Most High is your shielded mind. It's the place where you take refuge when the world is on fire. It's the inner peace that no external circumstance can destroy. And resting in the shadow? That's confidence. It's knowing you're protected. It's eliminating anxiety because you know deep in your soul that you're under a divine umbrella. Few men reach this level of peace. Most live tormented, worried, afraid, because they haven't built this mental shelter. Now observe, for he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. Snare of the fowler. Do you know what that is? It's the invisible trap. It's the danger you don't see coming. It's the accident that was about to happen. It's the illness that was forming. It's the betrayal that was being plotted. And when you're under spiritual protection, these traps simply fail. How many times have you escaped something terrible and didn't even realize it? How many times did your tire blow out in a safe place and not on the highway? How many times did you change plans and later discovered you avoided disaster? That's not luck. It's protection. It's the invisible shield operating. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Visualize this. Imagine yourself under giant wings. Nothing hits you. Nothing touches you. You're covered. Your children are covered. Your parents are covered. It's total shielding. And here comes the brutal part. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day. Terror of night. You know what that is? It's the thoughts that attack you at 3 a.m. It's the worries that steal your sleep. It's the irrational fear that paralyzes. But when you master this prayer, the terror of night loses power. You sleep in peace, because you know you're protected. Arrow that flies by day. These are the attacks you see coming, the criticism, the envy, the negative energies people throw at you. And when you're shielded, these arrows bounce off. They don't hit you. They don't enter. You become untouchable. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. This is pure power. It's being in the middle of chaos and coming out unscathed. It's seeing the world collapse and your family intact. It's having mental clarity while everyone else goes insane. If your mind wandered just now, come back with me. This is important, very important. Because the next level of protection requires you to understand something crucial. You need to declare. It's not enough to read. It's not enough to think. You need to speak. You need to write. You need to make it real. When you write your children's names and declare protection over them, you're creating spiritual authority. You're telling the universe, this is mine, this is sacred, and nothing will touch this. It's an act of masculine authority. It's you assuming your position as guardian. The same goes for your parents, for your grandparents, for anyone you love. When you declare protection over them, you create a force field. You direct positive energy. You activate the shielding. And here's something few men know. Prayer is action. It's not passivity. It's not kneeling and asking, hoping something magical will happen. It's declaring with authority. It's commanding. It's taking control of the spiritual narrative of your life. Marcus Aurelius again. If it's in your control, why worry? If it's not in your control, why worry? You control your intention. You control your declaration. You control the energy you project. The rest is consequence. Now think, how many men wake up and do this? How many start their day energetically shielding their family? Few. Most wake up already stressed, already worried, already defeated. And then they spend the day reacting to chaos instead of creating order. You're not like most men. You're here because you seek something different. You want to be the kind of man who protects, who shields, who creates peace around him. And that requires discipline. It requires awareness. It requires daily practice. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. This is literal. When you activate this protection, invisible forces work in your favor. Things align. Opportunities arise. Dangers are avoided. It's not coincidence. It's spiritual cause and effect. And the ending is devastating. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Longevity. Long life. Health. Peace. For you. For your children. For your parents. This is what's being offered. But you need to accept it. You need to declare it. You need to activate it. This is what they never admit, but always do. Wait, wrong context. Back to focus. This is what few men do, but everyone should. Protecting your family isn't optional. It's mandatory. It's your primary mission. And you have the tools. Now you need to use them. From now on, when you wake up, you'll do things differently. You'll start the day declaring protection. You'll visualize your loved ones safe. You'll create the force field, and you'll watch reality transform around you. The time for final truth has arrived. The time for you to assume your role as spiritual warrior. Everything we've discussed up to this point has one purpose: to awaken you, to take you off autopilot, to show you that you have immense power within you, a power that most men waste through ignorance or laziness. Family protection isn't about religion. It's about masculine responsibility. It's about looking in the mirror and asking yourself, am I doing everything I can to shield those I love? And if the answer is no, then you start now, today, this very moment. I'm going to give you practical instructions, things you can implement immediately. Starting today, when you wake up, before even picking up your phone, you're going to do 3 things. First, take 3 deep breaths. Connect with your inner strength. Feel the warrior within you awakening. Second, visualize your loved ones. See your children protected, your parents healthy, your family at peace. This isn't fantasy, it's mental programming. You're creating reality. Third, declare protection. It can be out loud or mentally, but declare with authority. Lord, give me peace, protection, deliverance, and good news. Protect my family, shield those I love. Nothing bad will touch my house. Simple, direct, powerful. This takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes that can completely change the energy of your day. And when you do this consistently, transformation is inevitable. Now, if you have children, there's something additional you need to do. You need to share this protection with them. It doesn't have to be religious. It doesn't have to be formal. It can be a simple conversation. Son, every day I pray for you. Every day I ask for protection over your life. These words create a connection. They create a psychological shield. The child feels safe and will grow strong. If you have elderly parents, visit them, call them, and say, "Dad, Mom, I'm praying for you," asking for longevity, asking for health. You can't imagine the impact this has on the emotional level, on the spiritual level, on the energetic level. You're returning the protection they gave you. You're closing the cycle with honor. And if your parents have already passed, then you become the patriarch. You assume the position of guardian of the lineage. You protect the next generation. You continue the legacy. This isn't burden, it's purpose, it's mission. It's what gives meaning to masculine existence. Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Protecting your family may seem like a burden, but when you understand it's your mission, it becomes privilege. It becomes honor. It becomes reason to live. Now answer me. Are you willing to become that man? The man who protects, who shields, who creates peace around him? Or will you continue living on autopilot, hoping nothing bad happens? The choice is yours. It always has been. It always will be. But understand, the world doesn't respect those who don't respect themselves. And a man who doesn't protect his family doesn't respect himself. Is that hard to hear? Maybe. But it's the truth. And truth sets you free. When you assume this position as guardian, something changes in your posture, in your energy, in how you walk through the world. People feel it. Women feel it. Children feel it. You radiate protection. You radiate strength. You radiate peace. And here's the final secret. When you protect your family, you're protecting yourself. Because the greatest threat to a man's inner peace is the fear of losing those he loves. When you shield those you love, you eliminate that fear. And without fear, you become unstoppable. Starting today, when a worry tries to attack you at 3 in the morning, you'll remember this message. You'll remember Psalm 91. You'll remember that you are the guardian. And you'll take a deep breath, declare protection, and go back to sleep in peace. Starting today, when someone in your family is in danger, you won't panic. You'll activate the shield. You'll pray with authority. You'll direct positive energy. And you'll trust that protection is operating. This isn't blind faith, it's faith based on action, it's faith based on intention. It's faith based on daily discipline. It's faith that moves mountains because it's anchored in consistent practice. Now comes the part that separates men who just watch from men who take action. If this video opened your mind, write in the comments, "I have awakened." These 2 words aren't just a comment. They're a declaration. They're you telling the universe, "I understand. I've assumed. I am the guardian." And when thousands of men do this together, we create a brotherhood, a chain of masculine strength, a spiritual army of protectors. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Notice the man you're becoming. Feel the transformation happening. You're no longer the same person who clicked on this video. Something changed, something awakened, and this awakening is irreversible. Remember, the world never respects those who don't respect themselves. But when you respect yourself, when you protect those you love, when you assume your position as spiritual warrior, the entire world bows. Master yourself. Master your mind. Master your energy. And you'll master everything around you. Now go. Share this message with your children, with your parents, with your brothers. Create a chain of protection in your family. Transform your home into sacred territory where evil doesn't enter. And when you do that, come back here. Write, "I have awakened" in the comments. Because your declaration strengthens all of us. Your strength adds to ours. And together, we are invincible. And now click on the video appearing on the screen. It will take your mind to a new level of clarity about masculine strength, self-mastery, and inner power. Go. Awaken. Protect. Master. I have awakened. Claude Code Cometer Arrows. Confira sempre as respostas.